Hi, my name is Celeste Kirby. Welcome to the first in a segment in a series, hopefully, of the people I meet. Now, I meet some weird people, and I want to introduce you to some of them as best I can because I will not use names because I have forgotten many names and because I just won't use names. I'm distracted by the light and me. I'm so hot. Seriously, how do celebrities do this? They stare at themselves? I'm really transfixed by it. See, this is probably why I meet weirdos. Like attracts like. And sometimes I am the crazy one in these instances. And I'll try to avoid those stories because we can go down a huge rabbit hole if we talk about my stupidity. No, let's talk about others. So, let's start with the guy who thought he was a vampire. For real. So, one day I was donating plasma, as you do when you can't eat and pay bills in the same month. And I had been donating at the same center for several years now, so I knew the staff, felt like they were coworkers. And one day one of the staff said something about his wife, and I was like, "Your wife? What are you talking about? You just got divorced." And he was like, "Well, I can tell you, you're non-judgmental. I got remarried the same year I got divorced." And I was like, "Oh, okay. Mazel tov. Well done, bud." The guy in the bed next to me, they're called beds. He's like, "Oh, you're non-judgmental?" I try to be. I don't really know anyone who's going to be like, "No, I'm totally judgmental." Yeah. You can't see me talk with my hands. They're a great part of who I am. But he's like, "Okay, cool." So then he starts talking about Batman. All right, I like Batman. I can totally hold my own in a Batman conversation, even though I'm reading like To Kill a Mockingbird or something. And then he starts talking about vampires. Not really my thing, but it's cool. I can hold my own in a vampire conversation. And then he's like, "So what do you think is real?" And I was like, "They're not." Right. If they were real, what do you think would be real? Okay. Bram Stoker real, Stephanie Meyer's fake. Yeah, okay, me too, that's what I think. All right, and he keeps talking about vampires. And he's kind of going into detail about it. And then he slips up and uses the word "we." This is great fun. He's like, "Sometimes we can't get a human sacrifice because it's illegal, so we have to get an animal sacrifice." And I was like, "We?" And he said, they do. And I was like, "It's not illegal because they're fictional characters." And he was like, right. I mean, if they existed. I'm like, right. I really wish that I had pretended to believe him because, man, you learn so much more about these weirdos when you pretend to believe them. Instead, I went home and locked up my dog and wondered, what on earth is a vampire doing at a plasma donation center? Don't you need that crap, man? So, there's one. But talking about pretending to believe people, I once worked with this girl who, this was right after Pirates of the Caribbean had come out, and she was telling me how she was walking to work and a limo had pulled over and asked for directions. And in the limo was Orlando Bloom. Okay, Orlando Bloom's not going to be hanging out in Cedar City, Utah. That's where I went to college. He was there, she claimed, for the Shakespearean Festival. Okay, it's world renowned, that's awesome. Or at least nationally renowned, awesome. Orlando Bloom's still not going to be hanging out in Cedar City, Utah. And if he is, it's pretty much the only thing in the city. You know where the college is, and from the college you can find the theater. You don't even need... Yeah, anyway, you know where the college is. It's the only thing in the city. So, but I acted like I believed her because I'm like, where's she going with this? Apparently, she had been walking to work and had tripped and fallen and scraped her hand, and when Orlando's limo driver had pulled over, he got out and bandaged up her hand like, the scene from Pirates, and told her how beautiful she was, and she is. But I just kept listening, and I'm just like, oh, wow, okay. But you gotta act like you believe these people, which is probably why I keep meeting them. But they do make for good stories. So then I went to break and another friend followed me and he's like, I didn't really believe that happened. And I was like, of course it didn't happen. I just wanted to know what you thought happened. It's fascinating. So, tip for the day. You want to know where people's stories are going? Act like you believe them. Tip for the day. You don't want to meet weirdos whose stories keep getting weirder and weirder. Act like you believe them. I have a lot more. I meet new crazy people every single week. I barely even leave the house anymore. Oh, hell, I live in a retirement home. I know, it's fun. So, really, I don't even know how they find me, but they do. But if this uploads, then we're going to do more because I got a lot more stories. Okay, so thanks for joining me. I'm Celeste Kirby, and we're going to meet again for another The People I Meet. All right, bye.